go.
Oh my God, look at that. Oh wow, look at that. Wow, 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 wow. We gotta let these hoes know.
So, June 9th, 2019 was Pride Day with a big parade and all kinds of festivities in West Hollywood. And I was cruising the boulevard with some lesbian girls, Santa Monica Boulevard, and, you know, they were just the raddest. And, you know, I couldn't have been open to thinking that a few short years ago with Mormon programming. So I'm going to make some commentary and show a little more of this.
Are they even gay? They're not even cheering. Oh my God, I cannot handle these hoes. Gay rights. These guys look big. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. Should I go to work tomorrow?
In 1,000 feet, use any lane to turn left onto California 2 East, Santa Monica Boulevard.
I won't get fired. I'll probably get reprimanded. But I get reprimanded all the fucking time. We have to do this, okay, David? I'm sorry. We have to let these people know we're gay right here. Woo! Yeah, like, excuse me, we're lesbians. Hello. Okay, here we go.
Use any lane to turn left onto California 2 East, Santa Monica Boulevard.
Oh, there's a bunch of homos here. Look, ABC7 was right here.
Here we go.
Oh my God, look at that. Oh wow, look at that. Wow, wow, wow. We gotta let these hoes know.
Come long distance for this or
We
what?
came all the way from New York.
All the way from New York?
Just kidding, we came from
West Covina.
Yeah!
Oh my God!
West
The
Covina.
May Company.
Yeah, so there we were, cruising Santa Monica Boulevard, West LA, West Hollywood. Gay Pride Day. Actually, Pride Day seems to be a celebration of all kinds of stuff where people just don't have to feel like a piece of shit and hide in a closet, whether they're gay or screwed up in some other way, autistic. You know, I don't know. Heaven forbid if never mind. So there I was, you know, with these lesbian girls, and they were just the sweetest girls, and yet God has plainly told us that we need to kill people that are gay. I mean, you know, at least he was talking just about guys specifically in Leviticus chapter 20, right? I mean, did he say kill the girls too? Hey, he had all kinds of reasons to kill girls. Chop off your wife's hand if she pulls you out of a fight, depending on where she grabs you. I mean, yeah, that's straight out of the Old Testament. So, what I'm saying here is that Mormon programming, because we believe the Bible to be the Word of God, so far it is, as it is translated correctly, and Joseph Smith didn't change anything there. God said to kill these people, and there's just no way I could kill these girls. They're just sweethearts. They're human beings, and the misogynistic, racist God of the Bible is just no one I can follow any longer. I can't follow this guy. He's too evil. I mean, there was just nothing killable about them. They're just nice girls. Yet this is the God that Christians and Jews and Muslims and Mormons and Jehovah's Witnesses and Scientologists and Seventh-day Adventists, Baptists worship. The God that said to kill all of these people. In Mormonism, we were told we had to, that the law of God was to kill any Negroes that married any white people. And I'm not here to push for interracial marriage, but I also read, and I haven't seen that quoted as much, I think it's a different quote, where Brigham extended that to any children that resulted from that, which would have meant my stepdaughters, which, occasionally that might have been tempting. I mean, they could be pretty annoying, but there's just no way I could kill those girls. Their dad, yeah, no problem there. And he deserved it. However, we're not going to get in that to that at this point. This thing was mostly just, my re-experiencing life without the Mormon programming, and particularly from the Bible in this case, with respect to the LGBTQ. Did I get all the letters in? Yeah, the queer community. These girls are just sweethearts, and I have been doing some rideshare stuff as I vagabond about and try to save up some money so I can try to get back together where I can have my children in my life, that sort of a thing. And I've picked up some gay boys in San Diego, and a number yesterday, obviously, in LA, West LA. And a couple of them could be kind of annoying. I'm not into the whole gay thing, but killing these people, come on. They are a persecuted people. Mormonism, Mormons talk about being persecuted for their wonderful freaking religion. And Christians say that sort of a thing, even though I'm not sure all of that stuff that happened, or that they say happened in Rome, was quite the way they told us. At least that's not the way it looks when I've studied history a little more. The programming we get through the Abrahamic religions is in and of itself persecution and the most ungodly sort of racist, misogynist mistreatment of other human beings, whether it's the way God told us to treat women throughout the Bible, to people that just aren't like you, including just people that don't keep the Sabbath day holy. Shit, God said, if somebody doesn't keep the Sabbath day holy, let's just go ahead and make a group activity out of killing them. If your children don't obey, kill them. That's why the 5th commandment says, honor your father and your mother, that your days may be long upon the land that the Lord thy God shall give thee. That isn't because it's a health blessing. It's because there's a commandment to kill you if you're a child who disobeys. Clearly, this guy was a monster, this Old Testament God of the Jews, that the Jewish elders claim to have been real as they concocted the Old Testament stories from Genesis, which are largely make-believe, if not all. And people base their lives on this shit. I'm not going to say what I was willing to at least entertain in my mind after I'd watched some of these Hollywood Jewish films that showed us that homosexuals all want to rape and kill you, rape you. The story in Genesis with Lot and the angels and all the queers wanted to come rape the angels, and the programming, the mental effects of that. I honestly felt that this stuff must have been real when I was growing up or older and read these things, and it's so completely inaccurate. For my experience is not that these people are what we have been programmed to believe by movies or by the justification of the Israelite God murdering them, burning them alive, and just having people of other religions murdered because they weren't following the Hebrew religion. Kind of a funny thing when we talk about religious tolerance or religious freedom and all this stuff. But whenever Yahweh, the God of Israel, or Brigham Young, his chosen leader, supposedly according to Mormonism, get into power, then there's no religious freedom at all. You're free to obey or die. And that's what the Hebraic religions, that's what the Abrahamic religions breed. And it's sick. And I'm just glad that I can cruise down Hollywood Boulevard and Santa Monica Boulevard and Sunset Boulevard up here in LA and not feel like I need to run these people over to please God. And as a matter of fact, when I was in North County, after I just moved down to San Diego, a friend of mine, a friend I met at church and stuff, he told me about when they used to actually, not kill, but just just slam into gay people. They did true gay bashing with their cars in West LA. They came from LA, and I thought, yeah, you're doing your part, bro. You're doing your part. You're helping exterminate, or in this case, just intimidate these people so they won't come and try to convert all of our children to be like them. But I don't think that that's what most of them do. So rethink your religious programming and think about what kind of morality your God has. Mormons, Christians, Muslims, JW people, slaves of the Watchtower. All right, that's about it. Try to be nice to other people. Try not to be judging by the standards of Christianity, because the Christian God is evil. Dodger out. Like, subscribe. Spread this stuff. Think rationally. Act morally. Think clearly. In other words, get the hell out of the church and quit financing those sons of bitches. And I want to introduce the thought that it's actually immoral to pay tithing. It's immoral to program children to believe that this Judaic Christian Mormon God, this Islamic God, the gods of these Abrahamic religions, is justified in how he teaches us to be unkind, to hate one another, to judge and be unkind to those who are not necessarily like us, to consider them wicked. I mean, Christians say that, God was justified in murdering and having the kings of Israel murder these people of other religions because they were wicked. This is immoral. You can no longer continue to support these religions and look at yourself in the mirror and say, I'm doing right. It's immoral to support Mormonism. Get out. Get out and do the right thing.